begin today's session with Jai Radha Madhava. So, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajanaranjana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajanaranjana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajanaranjana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajanaranjana Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jai Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajanaranjana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajanaranjana Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jai Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Jai Jai Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe, Jaya Mahaprabhu Jaya Mahaprabhu Jaya Mahaprabhu Jaya Mahaprabhu, Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Srila Guru Deva. Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa Nityalila Pravishta Parivrajikacharya Ashtotra Shatarshi Srimad His Divine Grace Abhayachanaranda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Thakur Haridas Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakunda Radha Kunda Girigovardhan Dham Ki Jai. Vrajabhumi Shri Vrindavan Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Shri Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Purushottam Kshetram Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Swami Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Tulsi Maharani Ki Jai. Ganga Maiya Ki Jai. Yamuna Maiya Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Jai. Worldwide ISKCON Ki Jai. Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We'll read from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. First we'll start with the introduction, where there are verses that we can recite. Yeah, you can click on the Bhagavad Gita as it is, and then the introduction. I think it's just taking time. You can just click and leave. Is your internet up? Yeah, it can be the Mangala Charan prayers too. Okay, yeah, it came now. When the Veda base returned. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Ena तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी भानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे हरे। जय। We'll read from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, text 41. व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिर एकेह कुरु नंदना बहुशाखा हि अनंताश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनां। व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिर एकेह कुरु नंदना बहुशाखा हि अनंताश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनां।
व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिर एकेह कुरु नंदना बहुशाखा हि अनंताश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनां।
व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिर एकेह कुरु नंदना बहुशाखा हि अनंताश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनां।
व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिर
एकेह कुरु नंदना बहुशाखा हि अनंताश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनां।
व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिर एकेह कुरु नंदना बहुशाखा हि अनंताश्च
बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनां।
माताजी can try. Okay. So we'll go to the. We'll do the word by word. Vyavasaya Atmika. Resolute in Krishna consciousness. Buddhihi. Intelligence. Eka. Only one. Iha. In this world. Kuru Nandana. O beloved child of the Kurus. Bahushakaha. having various branches. He, indeed, Ananta, unlimited, Cha, also, Buddhayaha, intelligence, Avyavasayinam, of those who are not in Krishna consciousness. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. Those who are on this path are resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many-branched. Please repeat. Those who are on this path are resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many-branched. Prabhu, you want to read the purport? You can read the purport. Or you want to read the purport?
Hare Krishna. A strong faith that by Krishna consciousness one will be elevated to the highest perfection of life is called Vyavasayitmaka intelligence. The Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 22.62 Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Kahe Shraddha Nishchaya Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krata Haya. Faith means unflinching trust in something sublime. When one is engaged in the duties of Krishna consciousness, he need not act in relationship to the material world with obligations to family, traditions, humanity or nationality. Fruitive activities are the engagements of one's reaction from past good or bad deeds. When one is awake in Krishna consciousness, he need no longer endeavor for good results in his activities. When one is situated in Krishna consciousness, all activities are on the absolute plane, for they are no longer subject to dualities like good and bad. The highest perfection of Krishna consciousness is renunciation of the material conception of life. This state is automatically achieved by progressive Krishna consciousness. The resolute purpose of a person Krishna consciousness is based on knowledge. Vasudevaha sarvam iti sa mahatma sudurlabhaha. A person in Krishna consciousness is the rare good soul who knows perfectly that Vasudev or Krishna is the root of all manifested causes. As by watering the root of a tree, one automatically distributes water to the leaves and branches. So by acting in Krishna consciousness, one can render the highest service to everyone, namely self, family, society, country, humanity, etc. If Krishna is satisfied by one's action, then everyone will be satisfied. Service in Krishna consciousness is, however, best practiced under the able guidance of a spiritual master who is a bona fide representative of Krishna, who knows the nature of the student and who can guide him to act in Krishna consciousness. As such, to be well versed in Krishna consciousness, one has to act firmly and obey the representative of Krishna, and one should accept the instruction of the bona fide spiritual master as one's mission in life. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur instructs us in his famous prayers for the spiritual master as follows. Yasya prasadat bhagvat prasado yasya prasada na gatiha kuto api dhyayanstu vastasya yashyastri sandhyam vande guruho Shri Charanarvindam. By satisfaction of the spiritual master, the Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes satisfied. And by not satisfying the spiritual master, there is no chance of being promoted to the plane of Krishna consciousness. I should therefore meditate and pray for his mercy 3 times a day and offer my respectful obeisance unto him by spiritual master. The whole process, however, depends on perfect knowledge of the soul beyond the conception of the body, not theoretically but practically. When there is no longer a chance for sense gratification manifested in fruitive activities, one who is not firmly fixed in mind is diverted by various types of fruitive acts.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Read the translation once again. Those who are on this path are resolute in purpose and their aim is one. O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many-branched. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pashtaya Bhutale Shamate Indridumne Swamane Tanamane Namo Prabhupada Priyadasaya Jagannatha Yatrananda Murte Bhakta Sukaya Krishnot-kirtanena Narshingena Rakshitaya Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pashtaya Bhutale Shamate Bhakti Vedanta Swamane Tanamane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarane. Jai. So this is a beautiful verse from the second chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This verse has been a great source of inspiration for His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada himself in being so determined in his mission to spread Krishna consciousness in the West. As you may all be knowing, Srila Prabhupada received the instructions from his spiritual master to preach in the West as early as 1922 when he first met him. On his first meeting, Srila Prabhupada was given this instruction by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
I just want to request that those mics, if they're not being used, please put them on the because it's an echo from
This one, yeah. Okay. Excellent. So Ramanand Sakka Prabhu is excellent example of this one-pointed attention and devotion to everything he does. And you can see the sharp mic, the sound quality of ISV. It's renowned throughout the world. And wherever I go, devotees say, we hear classes of ISV. Don't you know how they're all so connected? No matter which state I go, I travel frequently for my work. No matter where I go, people say, yeah, I hear to ISV classes. Actually, they hear more than the local devotees. So, thank you, Prabhu. So, yeah, Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master gave him this instruction as early as 1922. But it took almost 43 years for Srila Prabhupada to come to the West in 1965. So, throughout the period, Srila Prabhupada was trying in so many ways to fulfill that instruction. So, Srila Prabhupada's own life is such an example of this verse, how a person that's resolute is proceeds in life with a single aim. And the strength for that comes from the instruction of the spiritual master, as it was mentioned in the purport. So let's go through the purport. This is a very beautiful purport with so many points in the purport which are very pregnant in meaning. A strong faith that by Krishna consciousness one will be elevated to the highest perfection of life is called Vyavasayitmaka intelligence. Faith means unflinching trust in something sublime. So that's the flaw of the material scientists. So the material scientists, they want to prove everything by our own sense perception. So if we try doing that, we automatically assume that everything that's knowable and discoverable is within the range of our sense perception, right? But Krishna consciousness is a sublime process. It's Krishna himself is beyond the range of sense perception. He's called Adokshaja. That's one of the names of Krishna. Adokshaja means he's beyond the range of sense perception. So you cannot reach him by through your senses. So it's just like when, when you see an image on your computer, right? Let's say there is a baby with like tears on the computer. You're trying to wipe the baby's tears by wiping your monitor. It's like that. So you cannot reach that baby through this medium, because it's what you see here is only a reflection or an image in the computer screen. So it's beyond your range of sense perception there, because the actual object is on a distinct transcendental plane. So Krishna is himself in a transcendental plane. So he's not accessible through our material sense perception, but how do we reach him then? So that's what faith comes into picture. And this is not blind faith, as Prabhupada later clarifies. This faith is fully based on knowledge. So there are so many theories different people put forward for understanding how, why there are problems in life, why there is problems in society, and so on. But the Krishna conscious explanation is the most complete and the perfect explanation of why everything happens the way it is and how to get out of this state of miseries. Why? Because this is given by Krishna himself, who is transcendental to this material realm. So he is speaking the full complete knowledge from the spiritual realm, and because of hearing these words from Krishna, and we apply this process, we can get the results. And having that faith in the process of receiving these instructions from the spiritual master, who is a representative of Krishna, and applying them helps us overcome the limitations of the sense perception and have direct knowledge and eventually access to that spiritual realm when we act in that knowledge. So when one is engaged in the duties of Krishna consciousness, he need not act in relationship to the mundane world or a material world with obligations to family, traditions, humanity, or nationality. The next line is one of my very favorite lines in this purport. Fruitive activities are the engagements of one's reactions from past good or bad deeds. So what this means is, whatever situation we are in currently, maybe a Indian or American or Russian, man, woman, or human or animal, or a brother, sister, businessman, we have so many of these situations that we are in, right? We may have a particular type of health condition or a particular type of financial situation. There are every single aspect of our life, right? We may be a student with a certain type of intellectual ability, or we may be disabled. So there are so many of these variations that make up each of us as different people. Even the way we look, the way our skin looks, every single detail of our body and our life. You can say everything is actually a function of our past reactions. Our present is a function of past. And through our actions, we are actually creating our future. This doesn't mean that you don't have any control. This means you had control, and this is the result of exercising your control up to this point. And if you want to change your future, you do have control now, and your future depends on what we do currently. Does it make sense? So this, so right now we are all under so many obligations to, family, friends, society, and everything. This verse says, fruitive activities are the engagements of one's reactions from past good or bad deeds. So we have to understand that our current situation is actually a situation that we have been put through by our own past activities. Why is that important? Because many times we don't accept the situation that we are in as something that we are responsible for. We always blame the other person. We always blame, the government or the nature or the neighbor or the spouse, like that, for our problems. But actually this verse says, no, you are getting every second of your life, you are getting exactly what you deserve from your past. So there's no point in complaining, which means one should take full responsibility. And now what do I do? right? I am understanding this, I am responsible for what you do. Then next part says, when one is awake in Krishna consciousness, he need no longer endeavor for good results in his activities. When one is situated in Krishna consciousness, all activities are on the absolute plane, for they are no longer subject to dualities like good and bad. So by engaging in Krishna's service, by making our life and everything connected to our life as a offering to Krishna and as the goal of serving Krishna, we actually come out of this situation that's created by our own karma and prevent getting entangled in our future bodies and future situations which are not always favorable. Yes, sometimes we may go up, but sometimes we may go down. So it's a constant cycle. Krishna says, Brahma Bhavana Loka, Punar Avartino Arjuna. Even if you go to the topmost planet of Lord Brahma, you still have to come back in the cycle of birth and death, because that's the way the world is constructed, and the rules of the karma are constructed such that there is no permanent sphere or permanent position for anybody in this world. So this is the foundation of knowledge which makes a devotee very determined to get out of the cycle and achieve a permanent place or permanent position of happiness, which is in the spiritual realm of Krishna, in the mode of serving Krishna as a servant. So in this material world is meant for exercising our options that are other than Krishna. So that's the second part of the verse that says, those who are irresolute, their intelligence is many branched. Which means if my goal is not to serve Krishna, then these are all the options that are offered in this world. So you can see how so many people, they take on different goals or aims in life, right? Somebody's goal is to improve the environment, somebody's goal is to improve the government or improve the education system, right? So there are so many, both people with good intentions as well as people with malicious intentions. They enter into these realms of improving the world or serving the world with so many aim. There are so many people in the entertainment industry, right? They are all trying to make others happy by serving in a particular way. So everybody is trying to choose a particular path by which they can be happy and they can make others happy, and they believe that is the way of life, right? So many organizations are there. They all have different goals and aims to improve life. But majority of them are concerned about making this world a better place with the present level of consciousness of the people. So they don't address the root cause, which is the lack of God consciousness in people. And they have no idea about the spiritual realm where Krishna is enjoying his eternal pastimes with his associates. And they don't know that the goal of life is to reach that realm and serve in that spirit. So by not addressing this fundamental disconnect of making our aim as to serve Krishna, we have adopted so many other goals to achieve in this world. And people are constantly achieving those, even like big industrialists, businessmen, thinkers, scientists. So they all have different conceptions of what is life, what is the goal of life, and how to improve one's quality of life. But despite all their endeavors, they just come back to this world in repeated birth and death. And this is called chewing the chewed. Prabhupada says, and Prahlad Maharaj says in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Puna Puna Sharvita Sharvinana. You just come back and do the same things over and over in different flavors or different varieties. But fundamentally there is no difference in the quality of life ultimately. So a person that's resolute in Krishna consciousness knows this limitation of this material world. And they know how things are limited and temporary in this world. And so with that, there is a single focus to get to the spiritual plane or the spiritual consciousness. You could still be in the material world, but you could aim for the spiritual consciousness in with which we see all living beings as parts and parcels of Krishna, and give up the mentality to lord it over material nature, and then develop this pure love for Krishna. So accepting that goal and knowing that that is the real purpose of my life, that to get to that position is the most fortunate person. So we can you scroll down further, Prabhu? So the Prabhupada gives this example from the Srimad Bhagavatam, as by watering the root of a tree, one automatically distributes water to the leaves and branches. So by acting in Krishna consciousness, one can render the highest service to everyone, namely self, family, society, country, humanity, etc. If Krishna is satisfied by one's actions, then everyone will be pleased. So that is the faith. And you can see this in action. You can examine your own life. You can try to do things that are not related to Krishna. You can try for many years. You can see the outcome. And you can try serving Krishna and keeping Krishna as a goal, and then seeing the result. Yes, you have a question?
During Prabhupada's times, sometimes his disciples, parents would be very upset, right? And they would come and complain to Prabhupada. So all their children surrendered to Prabhupada and they started becoming devotees and all that. So does it mean that it's people being, your family or your surroundings being satisfied is proportional to your surrender? That's why they were not happy and they were rebelling and they were complaining and all that?
So in many cases, actually there is a time factor. So all these statements have to be taken with respect to time. Our own Guru Maharaj, his mother was an atheist, and despite serving Srila Prabhupada for like 20-30 years, he was convincing the whole world to become Krishna conscious, but he couldn't convince his own mother to become Krishna conscious, and she was a staunch atheist and scientist and Stanford graduate. What do you expect? So, but he kept on doing his part. Then, at the very end of her life, even without his knowledge, she had started reading all the Prabhupada's books in the house, and then she became Krishna conscious so much, and she left in this world with a desire to go to Vrindavan, and she left this world with the words Krishna in her mouth. And he wasn't even next to her at that time. He was busy preaching somewhere in Europe. But so that's the mercy, or that's the arrangement that Krishna does. So we have to give Krishna to work his magic. It's not like, okay, instantaneous. It's not like that. But that is the point, that in some cases it may happen in front of our eyes in this lifetime, but in some cases it may happen later. But we can understand that Krishna is taking care of everybody, and that is the faith we need to have. And same thing with Vyavasayitmaka Prabhu's mother also, right? So towards the end of his life, she got initiated by Prabhu. Such a, like such a glorious passing she had. So many devotees have had this experience. So they kept on doing their service, but somehow Krishna makes the arrangement for the family to be Krishna conscious and taken care of. Even if it doesn't happen in front of our eyes, we know the principle. Yes, in some cases it may happen next year, it may happen 30 years, some cases it may happen in a future lifetime. Right? And we can see in many of the stories in the Bhagavatam how Krishna delivers the descendants of Prahlad Maharaj after many lifetimes and many yugas. Because of his promise to Prahlad Maharaj, Krishna takes care of them, no matter what time it is. So like that.
So we can be assured that even if they are temporarily dissatisfied or something, we can continue our services.
Right.
Regardless of the outcome that we see with our eyes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't judge by the like material results and the immediate outcome. Yes, in some cases it may happen within our lifetime, but the principle is valid. That by serving Krishna, it's also mentioned later on in this, and this is from the 2nd chapter of the Gita, where the basic understanding of the Atma is given, right? So actually, every soul, Krishna says in the 15th chapter, Mamai Vangsho Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Every soul is actually connected to Krishna as eternally, as his parts and parcels. So we only know our close family members and relatives and friends and family only in this lifetime. Prior to this, we didn't know who they are, we didn't have any connection. And after this lifetime, we don't know where they are, we won't have any connection. So we are just coming together for a short time. But Krishna is eternally connected with them. Actually, they are more connected with Krishna than to us. Right? So we have to have that faith that if generally we think we are the doer, like I can do better than Krishna, right, by taking care of somebody. But actually that's not fact. In fact, Prahlad Maharaj also says in one of his prayers that a physician cannot cure a patient, father cannot take care of the children unless the sanction or the mercy of the Supreme Lord is there. So that's the understanding that Krishna is the connecting force for everything. So Krishna can do good to somebody much more than what we can do. And the whole point of this verse is to have that faith so that we depend on Krishna's mercy for things to happen rather than on our own endeavor. And our endeavor is, it doesn't have any value, but our endeavor is to attract Krishna's mercy. So we are just showing Krishna how badly we want something to happen, or by doing our service properly. And then it's up to Krishna to fulfill that. In some cases he may fulfill that, in some cases he may not fulfill that, because he has his own plan. Just like Srila Prabhupada, when he started in 1922 to start preaching Krishna consciousness, he was faced with so many obstacles for like 43 years. So if somebody were to look and judge within that time, they would have gotten a different impression of how Krishna works. But when one sees a larger spectrum, then they understand this is Krishna's way of glorifying Prabhupada. Right? So we don't judge by the immediate, within short time span that we think Krishna should have done his part. We have to just, because Krishna does this on his own terms, because he has his own master plan. So we may not know the plan. In fact, that's one of the things Bhishma Dev prays in the Bhagavatam, that nobody knows Krishna's plan. In fact, that is a sign of a pure devotee. He doesn't second guess Krishna's plan. In fact, I was very touched by one of the statements made by Shyam Sundar Prabhu in the lecture he gave at the Sadhu Sangha retreat on Srila Prabhupada. So one of the devotees asked him, what would Prabhupada, if Prabhupada was here, what would he do at this moment? Or like what would he, think about us? And then Shyam Sundar Prabhu, he has been a secretary for like 7 years. Such close association with Prabhupada, like day in and day out. He knows, 7 years. Imagine like of the 12 years that Srila Prabhupada spent after coming to West, he was there pretty much half the time with Prabhupada. So one would assume that, yeah, I know everything about Prabhupada, right? So you would have said, yeah, I know what he would do. But he is such a pure devotee and such humble soul that he said, one of the most fascinating things about Prabhupada, that you can never know what he does or what he says. He's not predictable. So that's one of his distinct quality. So he wasn't feeling, like hey, I've been like a servant of Prabhupada for 7 years. What will people think if I don't know what Prabhupada would do at this moment? Like, won't it be like a kind of a, insult, or won't I be ashamed of that? He wasn't, it's not like that. He's genuine, and that's exactly what, and we can also see from Prabhupada's conversations and letters, he's always so dynamic. It's not like a static formula for everybody, because every conscious being is an individual, and Prabhupada understands the same question asked by two different people, they will get two different answers, because their consciousness, their motives, the situation is different, and Prabhupada understands that. In fact, that's mentioned later on in the purport. Service in Krishna consciousness is, however, best practice under the able guidance of a spiritual master who is a bona fide, I can scroll down a little bit, who is a bona fide representative of Krishna, who knows the nature of the student and who can guide him to act in Krishna consciousness. So that's the most important connection with the spiritual master, because every one of us is, can say, uniquely conditioned in this world. But the spiritual master knows how best to help us to come out of our conditioning. In some cases, by using our conditioning to dovetail it to Krishna service. So the instructions may be sometimes like that, or sometimes the instruction may be you have to give up that up, and only then you can do this. So he knows who is capable of dovetailing, he knows who is capable of giving up. So that's why the spiritual master is essential, because it's not a static formula that I make up my own path in spiritual life. So we depend on the spiritual master's direction, and we have faith in the process that Krishna is empowering them to give me instructions. So I am receiving my instructions from Krishna through them, and if I follow their instructions, my life will become perfect. And so that's why the spiritual master takes into account the nature of the student. So different devotees get different instructions. So yeah, Shyam Sundar Prabhu was saying how Prabhupada was unpredictable. And he was not afraid, or he was not ashamed to tell that I don't know, because even though I am, has been his personal secretary. So that's a greatness. So similarly, Krishna's plans are dynamic. So we cannot, like pure devotee doesn't claim that I know what Krishna will do at this time. They don't ever think like that. So that's Krishna's absolute supreme will. So he can act in any way he wants, at any time he wants. So because of that, we have faith that this process that Krishna is mentioning here, that by serving Krishna, everyone will be satisfied. We have to understand that Krishna is actually much closer to everybody. In fact, we are connected to others only because of Krishna. That otherwise we don't have a lateral relationship. It's like it's a networking they call hub and spoke model. So we are all like the spokes, and Krishna is the hub. Two spokes are connected because of the hub, like that. So we are connected to each other only because of Krishna. So Krishna is the well-wisher of everyone, whether we may be the well-wisher in a temporary sense, but Krishna is their eternal well-wisher. So knowing that, one can understand, one can best serve everybody by serving Krishna and dedicating one's life for that. And in that process, there may be so many obstacles that come on that path to test. Otherwise, if there is no test, what is the meaning of faith? Right? If you think about it, just like, if somebody says, I know this and that, if you don't test, how do you know that they really know? We have been very busy last few weeks hiring for our company. So you see so many fancy things in the resume, but when you ask, simple questions, you can't believe, is this the person I'm actually interviewing, right? So you may say so many things, but what you actually know and what you actually do. So that is what makes Krishna, that's what makes it so sweet for Krishna to actually see that, look at my devotee. He cannot be deviated in any circumstance. So in fact, that's a beautiful prayer actually there's a beautiful verse by Lord Shiva, right? Let me look it up. When he when Shiva glorifies Vritrasura with that verse. Let me look it up. Does somebody know the verse by heart? Vedabase is too slow today. Okay. So yeah, this is when Chitraketu, he jokingly addresses Lord Shiva, and then but Mother Parvati gets offended by that. So she curses him. Yeah, even though Chitraketu had the power to counter curse Parvati, he remained very sober, and he tolerated the curse. He just explained himself, but he didn't try to. He accepted the curse. And then Lord Shiva is telling this verse to Parvati. Lord Shiva said, "My dear beautiful Parvati, have you seen the greatness of the Vaishnavas? Being servants of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, they are great souls and are not interested in any kind of material happiness. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, this is the excellence of a devotee. By mildly tolerating your curse, he has certainly excelled the glory of your beauty and your power to curse him." The Shiva telling Parvati. This is 6:17-27. 6th Canto, chapter 17, verse 27. By mildly tolerating a curse, he has certainly excelled the glory of your beauty and your power to curse him. I can impartially judge that this devotee Chitraketu has defeated you and your excellence simply by becoming a pure devotee of the Lord. As stated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it's in the second half of the purport, the last part, Prabhu. Taror api sahishnuna. Just like a tree, a devotee can tolerate all kinds of curses and reversals in life. This is the excellence of a devotee. Indirectly, Lord Shiva forbade Parvati to commit the mistake of cursing a devotee like Chitraketu. He indicated that although she was powerful, the king, without showing any power, had excelled her power by his tolerance. Like this is what really pleases Krishna. Like as mentioned in this verse, that Vyavasayitmaka Buddhih verse, even though we have the Bahushaka options, right? So many options we have in this world, but this devotee, even though he could have done so many things, he's using his time to serve me. That is what bhakti is about, and that's what pleases Krishna. And Krishna says, I become purchased by such a devotee. So that's the super excellence of bhakti. And our whole life should be aimed at giving Krishna that pleasure. If we do that, then we automatically become happy without extraneous endeavor, and everybody connected to us becomes happy in the best possible manner because of upliftment of our own consciousness. And so there are so many obstacles that may come in the path of our determination to serve Guru and Krishna. So there are many instructions and injunctions to help us survive those tests. And yeah, the Shastras are many examples of how to handle different situations, and also like the examples of Chitraketu here, how devotees have actually passed such tests. Because whether you want it or not, the test is going to come each of our way. In fact, every single moment is a test for us. At this moment, am I choosing to serve Krishna or entertaining something else? So when we are conscious of the fact that actually it's an ongoing choice I'm making. It's not like, once I kind of become like a devotee, or once I start chanting, or once I start getting initiated, now, like, it's not just that macro decision or macro choice, but every minute we choose to be a devotee or not. That's like every minute we make these micro choices. So that's what, and we also need to be aware that it's not like it's in the initial stages we can expect ourselves to be unsteady. That's the nature of life. Because of our past conditioning, we will be unsteady initially, but these verses are there to show us what the goal is and how to achieve that goal, how to come to the. So we should not be discouraged if you are not at that level at the beginning, but we should know what the process is and how to get there. That's the most. Just like a child has the capacity to walk, but at the beginning of its practice, it may falter so many times. But by continuing on the practice, he or she may develop the ability to walk properly. So like that, as practicing devotee, so that's why we have to be humble, so that when others correct our mistakes, then we can know, yes, I'm making this mistake, and then I should not continue to make this mistake. So like as Vyavasayitmaka Prabhu says, I live to be corrected. We need to have that mentality. And there are so many devotees that Krishna sends us to give us association from whom we can learn and then overcome these obstacles. Because one of the obstacles is also to think that I know everything. Like just because we know something, we just think we know everything. And sometimes it's also, you have to accept the position. Even if you know something, but you have to accept the position or the authority of somebody else trying to guide you. So it's not that you always need to be the leader. You can also being a follower is also perfectly acceptable, right? So Kaushik, can you tell me you are trying to instruct somebody about serving, right? What did they tell you? It was such a joking thing for me to hear. So Kaushik was sharing with me so he was like a line manager in the Prasadam serving at Sadhu Sangha retreat, and he told somebody to do something like part of his service, and what did they tell?
Yeah, the devotee came and I asked him to serve in only one counter, but he was going to the other counter as well, but I requested him not to go because we have to serve very fast, and he did not understand. Then when I asked don't go there, then he was like, why are you asking me? I am serving here. I said, this results in many confusions, don't do that. And then he came up and he said, why are you saying that? I said, like, I'm a line manager here, I'm trying to solve the issues. But he said, Krishna is the manager, why are you instructing me? He was like that.
That was so funny. Because it was such a tense situation there, trying to figure out. And so this is an example of using the philosophy in a wrong way, right? You have to accept people in position and in authority and serve under the. Yes, you may have better ideas, but that's not the time for that ideas, right? So having that humility is what helps us progress in Krishna consciousness. yeah, that was like a funny example, but there are many, sometimes devotees get carried away by their own like intelligence or their ability to think, and they cut off the ability to listen to other devotees first, and then eventually they'll get to a point where even their spiritual masters can't instruct them. It's because these are all obstacles caused by the pride or knowledge that I know so much. So there are other obstacles as well. So that's why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu prays in the Shikshashtakam, Nadanam, Najanam, Nasundarim, Kavitam va Jagadisha Kamayi, Mama Janmani Janmanishware, Bhavatat Bhakti Rahitu Kitvayi. So these are all the faults people may, typically these are all the traps people may typically fall through. Dhanam, wealth; Janam, followers; Sundarim, attraction to the opposite sex; Kavita, like fame. So all these things, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I don't want this, because these are actually distractions to our determination to proceed with Krishna consciousness. So in other words, we start with this one aim, but then we get distracted by these byproducts. So we have to be careful to avoid that. And I'll read from this book. This is His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami's commentary and lectures on this book called Madhurya Kadambini, in which Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur describes the stages of unsteady devotion and how to overcome them. So Bhajana Kriya is divided into two parts: Anishtita, unsteady, and Nishtita, steady. When devotional activities are performed on the Nishtita platform, there is no fear of deviation or lethargy. So these are the unsteady symptoms, or 6 in number. It helps us to know, so that when we are in that stage, we don't think ourselves as pure devotees, but try to know that that's a stage we need to overcome to become a steady devotee. So the first is called Utsahamayi, or sudden enthusiasm. Sometimes when a person first joins or comes in contact with the process, they have this burst of zeal and enthusiasm, which often stems from pride. They begin to think that they are extremely special, and that overnight they will obtain the full results. They have a type of raw enthusiasm. It is enthusiasm, but raw and immature, comparable to a shadow. This can present a problem because after one has to really pay their dues, they may not have the perseverance or determination required. So sometimes, because you are coming from a completely contrasting, like material world, you see Krishna consciousness as a solution to everything, and yeah, that's great. But we also need to know that we may be raw at that time, because their tests are going to come. So if you think that I've already achieved this, then when the test comes, you can't have the determination, because you'll be confused. What? I thought Krishna consciousness is so easy, but why is this happening? Why is that happening? So you won't get along with other devotees, and you will try to see, things as problematic. But actually it's because of our own lack of purification. But we need to go through that. But that's the initial stage of Utsahamaya, like sudden enthusiasm. It's not bad, but we need to, sustain that and become a mature, steady enthusiasm. So, any reflections on that point?
I heard in one lecture by Gauranga Prabhu, he says that new devotees who join earlier, they used to come and tell him that after joining that mother is Maya and father is Maya, as if they are pure devotees.
That's
So
right.
then he makes them understand that you have just joined, so you can preach to them slowly and then get them into Krishna consciousness. But we think that we are already somewhere, and then we think everyone is so lower or whatever.
Right. Very good point. Yeah. And the second stage is called Ganatarala, or sometimes enthusiastic and sometimes lethargic. These problems exist in the neophyte stages. There is a tendency towards Bhoga Tyaga, in which one feels excitement towards certain aspects of devotional life, but still tends to act according to sensations and feelings. One vacillates back and forth. These indicate unsteadiness, which adds to the Mishra Bhakti rather than to the platform of Shuddha Bhakti. So it's like the lethargy, like, yeah, I do something, but something else I ask, I don't do it. But, like we are servants of Krishna, so we have to act in that position in a steady manner. So when, did I tell you this? When we were with Vrindavan in Australia, so we had such a joking session. He was like feeling really kind of funny, and he was telling Rasika, I'm your servant, so you tell me whatever, because sometimes he won't listen. So one day he told Rasika, I'm your servant, so I'll listen to you, I'll do everything. So he would for like hours together, he would do every single thing. And then later on he will just not do. Then we used to ask him, so in what mode are you in? Are you in a servant or not servant? We used to tease him, and then sometimes he would pick up and then recollect, and then he'll start again. But sometimes he'll not care about this thing, and the next day he'll come and repeat this, almost like half joke, but it was so funny. We would ask him, like, tell me, actually you should put a label here. You should say, I am a servant in the label, but have a sticker called not. You should add that not, I am not a servant, whenever you are in that mode. So it's like that. So in essence, we are, we in our internal consciousness, we are like that. That was the revelation to me, like, even though it was a joke, actually we are acting like that to Krishna. Sometimes we say, Krishna, yeah, I want to do everything, I want to sacrifice my life for you and everything. Other times, yeah, I want to do myself, I want my space and things like that. So, we go through those phases. And the third stage is called Vyuda Vikalpa, or a stage when doubts assail one's resolve. Like, you're determined, but you have doubts. For example, one may think, this is Kaushik and Dheeraj, you can pay attention to this. The scriptures say that household life is a dark well. Therefore, maybe I should marry, but maybe I should not marry. Like that. It's called Vyuda Vikalpa, like oscillating. In this stage, one vacillates back and forth. Another person may think, maybe I should join the temple. But if I do join, what will my friend think? Maybe I should not join. Perhaps I should consider traveling to this part of the world in order to serve and study. Oh, however, I would be away from my mother and cousins, so maybe I'll not travel. Like that. So, one definitely has some desire for acceleration in devotion, but at the same time, many other desires fill the consciousness. This is the stage when doubts assail. A person may have some determination, but the doubts are actually stronger than the devotion, so the person does not really act on the devotion. So that's a stage we should be mindful of and overcome. And fourth one is material sense enjoyment. Vishayas Sangara is a stage of internal tug of war with material sense enjoyment. Scripture states that just as an object lost in the West cannot be found in the East, similarly a person engrossed in materialistic activities will never become attached to Krishna. The devotee feels that his desires for sensual enjoyment are forcing him toward fulfilling them, and so his attraction for chanting and devotional service becomes weak. Therefore, he thinks he should immediately discard those desires and wholeheartedly chant the holy name. Although even in the process, he may sometimes fall victim to sense gratification. The devotee still remains convinced of the scriptural truth that perfection can be achieved through devotional service. So this is the stage where the faith is there, but the actions really don't follow that faith. Sounds familiar? Next stage is unsteady devotional service. Next stage of unsteady devotional service is Niyama Kshama, unrealistic vows, where the devotee vows to increase his devotional activities. He resolves to chant 64 rounds daily, like that. But he's not able to follow through. Here's a nice point. Ultimately, it relates to our desire, because Krishna will give the necessary strength if the desire is strong enough. Also, the desire strengthens through proper association and honoring that healthy association. So that's how we overcome these unsteadiness. And the last category is Taranga Rangini. This is the last stage of unsteady devotional service. In describing the nature of bhakti, it is said that everyone is attracted towards the reservoir of bhakti, the devotee. The devotee himself becomes a treasure house of good qualities and mercy. What's the problem with that? The devotee starts to receive adoration, distinction, or fame, which is the last danger. The danger is that the person will start to accept these boons, and this will cause him again to fall down or remain stagnant at that particular level. So initially you don't have any expectations. You just walk into the temple, you are nobody, and you are able to pray to Krishna with some devotion and do some service and everything. But afterwards, we try to kind of create an image for ourselves or establish a position and stuff like that. And then we expect that honor or respect, and okay, like it's so dangerous, because we lose the ability to be a humble devotee because of our attachment to these things. So we have to watch out for that. Actually, it's because the process of the bhakti itself is so attractive. It's a byproduct that devotees naturally glorify those who possess bhakti and do devotional service. So that's not wrong. But to get attached for that means we are deviating from our original goal of serving Krishna. That's where we have to be watchful. So these are all some of the obstacles or the causes of unsteadiness in our devotion. And the best way to overcome all this is by focusing our attention always on what the goal is. So that's why there is constant emphasis throughout the scriptures for hearing and chanting. It's not enough that you know what the goal is today and decide to dedicate the rest of your life with that goal. It's not enough. You just hear once and then do. Because of our shortcomings, we need to repeatedly hear. Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. Otherwise, you can see in our own lives, we examine, we just go here and there so quickly. If that, alignment back to the basics and back to the goal is not there, it's so easy to wander off here and there. Right? So one of the in fact, when Vishak Lila was asking me for some topic, she was suggesting some topic. So it's always like whenever I give a class, it's such a humbling experience, because I realize that whatever topics they give, I am not qualified to speak on any of the topics, and but at the same time I use it as a way to actually meditate on the topic, whatever I need to improve. So I usually pick on the topic that I least have and which I want to improve. And that's one thing that was a revelation to me when I was reading through this this topic on determination. It's such a revelation. It's a very humbling experience to know how far away we are from this goal. So, but on the other hand, by knowing what our shortcomings are and by working towards it, it gives us so much enthusiasm that there is something we can do about it. We don't have to just accept our sloppy condition and then just live like that, but we can do something, and then that's the process of hearing and chanting. So when we constantly hear from devotees, from Srila Prabhupada's books, by reading, and also confidentially talking to devotees, we gain so much inspiration and renewed enthusiasm to practice and continue and face the tests of Maya. Because as we progress more, as we graduate more, the tests will also become stronger or harder. Because yeah, it's you won't ask, like for a first grader you may ask what is 2 plus 3, right? When you come to higher mathematics you'll ask difficult calculus questions like that. So the temptations and other things are higher when the stakes are higher. So one has to have that sufficient sufficient determination, and that is exactly what Krishna is looking for. You have so many choices, but still you are choosing to serve me, right? That is so it attracts Krishna so much, and that is the pleasure we want to give Krishna, and that's what bhakti is all about. It's not just the external activity, but it's the internal consciousness with which we do such activities. And there are so many devotees that have gone through so many reversals in their life, but when they have this one-pointed determination that Krishna is talking about in this verse, that's the real wealth. That will, take them back to Krishna by Srila Prabhupada's mercy. And one of the important things in that regard is to take shelter of Krishna. And the way we take shelter of Krishna is by hearing and chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And one of the goals for this monthly Sankirtan festival is to also improve our ability to take shelter of this holy name by memorizing the Kevalashtakam, which is 8 prayers in the glorification of the holy name. So today we will have some time to hear these, and we can repeat these prayers. Is Prabhu ready with that prayers? Okay, while he sets up, any other comments, reflections, questions? Sorry? This book? It's called Reflections on Sacred Teachings, Volume 2, Madhurya Kadambani by Bhakti Tirtha Swami. Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. I express my deep gratitude for this class because it sounded, every word and statement was meant for me. Recent meditations and experiences resonated very aptly. 2.41 verse that we started with, we have heard a few times, I've heard a few times, and it's very special, and you mentioned purport is also very rich, full of gems. But this was an acknowledgement and a realization, an inner call for me that how my intelligence is multi-branched, because currently I'm not one-pointed focused at Krishna, taking his shelter. So thank you for affirming that, and also from Bhakti Tirtha Swami's book you also mentioned that yes, this is practical and this happens when you are not on the Nishtha Marg, but a Nishtha Marg. Another takeaway was that you mentioned every moment we have to make a decision about devotional aspect. It's not just one time or at few times, few milestones, but every moment, every second, whether you're choosing an opportunity to go to Krishna or away from him. So being conscious of my current limitations, I can acknowledge that there's a lot of scope to be one-pointed. So just knowing that is a relief in oneself, but also kind of a long way to go realization. So thank you for sharing that very, very subtle aspect.
Thank you, Prabhu. Does he have the text also from KK songs? Okay. So this prayer, actually, since we are talking about this one-pointed determination, the word Kevala means exactly that. It's glorifying the holy name as the only spiritual reality, or the only spiritual means by which we can actually attain the spiritual consciousness. And especially this age, there are many processes, but they're all accompanied by the chanting of the holy name in order to be really potent or effective. So whatever we do, it's always accompanied by the chanting of the holy names. And we'll first read the translation so that we can appreciate the beautiful song. This song singing, it's a very, it contains all the entire Vedic knowledge distilled down into these 8 verses that point to this holy name as the be all and end all. More sweet than all other sweet things, more auspicious than all other auspicious things, the greatest purifier of all purifying things, the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
The entire universe, from exalted Brahma down to the lowly clump of grass, is a product of the illusory energy of the Supreme Lord. The only thing that is reality, again I say reality, the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. That person is a true preceptor, or a true father, a true mother, and a true friend, also only if they teach one to always remember. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
You can take turns.
There is no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all one's material plans. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from very childhood. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Lord Hari eternally dwells in that place where truly exalted, spiritually advanced souls sing in the mood of pure devotion. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Oh, what a sorrow, what a great sorrow, more painful than any other misery in the world. Mistaking it as a mere piece of glass, the people have forgotten this jewel. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
It should be heard again and again with one's ears. It should be uttered over and over with one's voice. It should be perpetually sung and sung anew. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
It makes the entire universe seem insignificant as a blade of grass. It splendorously reigns supreme over all. It is full of eternally conscious divine ecstasy. It is supremely pure. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
So this is the realization of devotees who have completely taken shelter of the holy name. And just as we saw in this verse, if one serves Krishna in this mode of complete surrender and devotion, one knows that everything else is accomplished. So now this song is beautifully rendered by His Grace Mukunda Prabhu, who will be here in ISV in 10 days. So he's coming on the 10th, and we'll be sending some more programs of him. This is such a beautiful rendition. Don't be discouraged if you cannot follow fully, because he is such a musician and a artistic devotee. It's a little harder to follow, but we can appreciate it, and especially we'll meditate. Mainly thing is to memorize the song, and we can repeat where it's possible, but main thing is to memorize the song. Yes, you can play and then show us the text.
Madhuram madhurebhyopi mangalebhyopi mangalam pavanam pavanebhyopi harernama eva kevalam harernama eva kevalam harernama eva kevalam. Sarvam mayamayam jagat तत् सत्यं सत्यं पुनः सत्यं हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् स गुरुः स पिता चापि सा माता बन्धवोऽपि सः शिक्षयेच्चेत् सदा स्मर्तुं हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् विश्वासेन हि विश्वासः कदा रूढो भविष्यति कीर्तनीयामतो बाल्यात् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरि सदा वसेत् तत्र यत्र भागवता जनाः गायन्ति भक्तिभावेन हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् ओहो दुःखं महादुःखं दुःखात् दुःखतरं यतः काचार्थं विस्मृतं रत्न हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् दीयतां कर्णो नियतां वचः गीयतां नित्यं हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् त्रिणीकृत्य जगत् सर्वं राजते सकलोपरि चिरानन्दमयं शुद्धं हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नाम एव केवलम् हरेर्नामेव केवलम् हरेर्नामेव केवलम् मधुरं मधुरेभ्योऽपि मङ्गलेभ्योऽपि मङ्गलम् पावनं पावनेभ्योऽपि हरेर्नामेव केवलम् 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 हरेर्नामेव केवलम्
Jai. What a blissful rendition, right? So we have 5 minutes. Maybe we can implement this. Maybe we can chant together for 5 minutes and get ready for the Aarti at 5. If you don't have beads, you can just follow. We will count for you. So the mantra is, Prabhu, maybe you can bring the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra on the screen for those who may not know. So we can all sing in unison. First, we'll glorify Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates who gave us this process so that we can overcome the offenses in chanting the holy name. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Krishna. Thank you once again for coming to this Sunday feast. Now we'll have Aarti for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's called Gaura Aarti, and I think we are going to have a Bangla devotee sing for us. Who? Okay, one of you. So we'll put aside the seats at the back and then get up for the Aarti. Thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.